got the hat tonight, guys. It's in the washer. So I had to wash that thing. It started to kind of smell. I haven't washed it in about a month. But so yeah, the hat's in the washing machine. So sorry we ain't gonna have my hat on to this show. But welcome to Final Thoughts tonight. We're gonna wait for a few people to get here, and then we're gonna jump straight into everything. All right, guys. But for right now, let's let some people show up first. For my loyal viewers that are gonna watch this later, I do apologize if it takes a minute. We already got our first viewer. Welcome in. What's up, Jack? How you doing, brother? Tonight's final thoughts are going to be on being a decent person. So we're just going to wait for a few more people to show up, and then we can get everything going. All right, man. Hi, my Jin Jin. With or without my hat, thank you, baby. You know, all right, we got 4 people showed up. Here's Amber. Hey, Clint, there's a new job is kicking my tail. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Amber. All right, guys. Since we got a few people in here now, we got a couple of likes. We're going to try to get 25 likes by the end of the video, guys. Let's hope we can do that. But anyhow, so being a decent person. Hey, Amber Bryant, how you doing? Being a decent person. That's something that I'm starting to see a disturbing trend is lacking nowadays. Because where I was raised, you stand by morals, you stand by your word, and if you say you're gonna do something, you do it. If you tell somebody, that you care about them, you care about them. Bella, get off the couch, off the couch, off the couch. No more doggies on the couch. Thank you, sweetheart. Anyway, so you tell somebody you're going to do something, you do it. You tell somebody you care about them, you mean it with everything you got. Guys, this is a trend that I'm starting to see that is happening nowadays where people have lost common decency. What's up, Ghost? And have lost what it means to be a decent person. And just having common decency doesn't make you a decent person. What makes you a decent, kind, or understanding human being is literally wisdom and world knowledge. It's accepting. It's opening your heart to everybody. It's opening your mind to new possibilities. If you decide to stay closed up, guys, you're going to see the world as black and white. And it's not black and white. It's very gray, guys. It's very, very gray. There's a fine line between light and dark, and a lot of people nowadays that think that they're good people have crossed that line from light into darkness. And it breaks my heart to think about that. Welcome all you new people, by the way. My name is Clint Gage of the Smiling Swamp Rat. So welcome to the channel. We're talking about being a decent human being. Please like and subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum, guys. But anyhow, I see this lacking so much. We have people like this, the situation we had the other day. There was no call for that. There was no reason for that. And that made me really upset, guys. Even though I like to smile for you guys on camera, and I'm genuinely happy when I come on here. My family and everything, they make sure to put me in a good mood. That's the reason why I became y'all's favorite happy guy. And it's good to see you, country girl. Ghost over here speaking Russian. So yeah, we have a wonderful crowd tonight. But yeah, being decent. I've seen a lot of Christians and I've seen a lot of other people that have peaceful religions that think that they're living a decent lifestyle, but they end up judging those around them. They end up looking down on people that are in worse off situations than them. And it's because they think that they know what that person is going through. They think that they know that person. Like few years back, I was married about 14 years ago. I was married, and my in-laws guys had money. I never asked for any of it. I worked my butt off to make sure I took care of my family. That's just what a decent man does. And guys, they look down on anybody who is poor. I've never in my life heard someone use the phrase, the poor are only poor because they choose to be. And that made me angry, guys. That made me really, really angry because I know plenty of people that are just struggling. What about people with a lot of medical bills like myself? What about people with, mortgages and car notes and things like that make it to where they have to sacrifice between having a steak or having hamburger, you know? And people don't understand that struggle. And when you're a decent human being, you don't try to look at things from your perspective. You try to look at things from the other person's perspective because that other person might be going through something that you don't know. They might be struggling. They might be suffering. They might be sick. There's 1,000 different things that could be going on. And you would never know, guys, because without being a decent human being, you're just passing them up and making a judgment, and that's never good. Seriously, me and my wife budget really well. We were okay and had her own home, and then medical bills hit. The the outrage in pricing is meant to bankrupt people, even if they're well off. You know what? I agree with you, man. I absolutely agree with you. It's not always about just being poor by choice because I don't work or because they're lazy. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you see, you guys understand. That's why y'all are my knights, because for someone to sit there and say that to somebody who was homeless, because I was homeless. I was homeless for 6 years. And do you guys know how hard it is to get out of being homeless? Because everybody says, go get a job. Well, you know what? You can't get a job without an address or a phone. You can't get a job without some form of identification that's up to date, so yeah, it's hard to get out of being homeless, guys. I've done it 3 times. It is a pain in the butt, and you got to do it just right, or you'll fall right back into it. Today, a young man named Ian, he asked me himself, am I ever sad? Because he always sees me happy. He always sees me smiling for you guys. And he's like, he doesn't believe that I'm always this way. Well, yes, I have found out how to be humble and happy and content with having very little. And really mainly that's because I have good family. Guys, if you have good people around you, it doesn't matter your situation. You feel good. Especially considering, even though my situation is bad, my friend who's paralyzed and his wife, they help me out because I help them out. It's a little trade thing we got going on. So my life isn't that bad, guys. I have more ups than downs. And no, I don't really like to show you guys the downs because luckily a lot of them have occurred off camera. And I did show you guys a downer one time, and it was during that seizure that I had, and it got so many views, but I felt so bad using my condition as a way of showing you guys what it's like. But at the same time, I feel some people need to be educated on what the start of a seizure can look like because you never know when it can happen. You could be perfectly healthy and have a seizure. You don't have to have epilepsy. You could drink too many energy drinks and suddenly drop from a seizure. So that's something that you got to be careful about, guys. Heat stroke can cause it. But, I do have sad points. I do have downtime. I do have time where I feel awful, and it's because I'm a schizophrenic. But you know what, guys? My family brings me through it. My Jen, she is amazing. She brings me through it. She's here in the chat with us right now. Say hi, my baby. But she helps bring me through it. My family helps bring me through it. You know, there are amazing things that can happen when you surround yourself with the right people. And the right people will bring you positivity. They will bring you happiness, you know, because they're going to try to make sure that you're happy. And that's part about being a decent human. You know, that's a huge part about being a decent human. If you see somebody and you notice that they're doing something, listen to what they're saying. Don't automatically get mad at them because there might be one thing you disagree with. You know, guys, sit down and listen. It's like a religion. If you don't understand it and it makes you scared, because what we're scared of, we fear as humans. That's just natural. So if you don't know a religion, sit down and listen to it. Sit down and read it. Sit down and understand it. You know, you might be surprised. And the next time you see somebody of that religion and you greet them in their own traditional greeting, or you say something extremely respectful to them that they didn't expect to come from somebody like you, man, it makes their day. And it leaves them wondering, you know, is there still reason to have faith in humanity? Because a lot of people have lost faith in humanity, guys. A lot of people have lost faith in humanity. But at the same time, there's a lot of reasons why here in America, people have lost that, you know. Country, I care a lot about, Clint. Oh, yeah, I know you care a lot about country, my love. Mexican man is here. Hi. What's up? You know, but guys, you know, being decent, it's not just about going to church. It's not just about being patriotic to your country. It's not just about, you know, following what the mainstream media says you should do. Because to be honest, mainstream media is not something to follow, guys. I'm only using this because it's the only way to get my voice out. It's the only way for people to hear. But mainstream media, guys, is horrible. You know, and we let our kids watch it. You know, I mean, the other day, my niece come walking in and she started singing a song that a friend of hers listens to. And it's called The Wild Ones. I looked it up. That song's literally about dating somebody that likes to break the law and drink and party and be dangerous. And that's not something somebody 10 years old or younger should be listening to, guys. That really isn't, you know. And if you think that our media is going to educate your children, you're very, very wrong. You're very, very wrong. You need to teach your children about decency. You need to teach yourself sometimes about what decency is, depending upon who you are, you know. And I'm not saying everybody out there is bad. I'm not saying every child out there is bad. I'm not saying every show out there is bad. But what I am saying is that monitoring and teaching children and raising them up to be decent humans, you have to be a decent human being yourself. And if you're a hypocrite that in church talks about being so kind and being so sweet and always loving everybody, and then turns around and judges people behind their back or talks bad to somebody or looks down on someone, guys, Jesus himself would smack you with a reed right in the face. And I'm not even Christian, but he would slap you right in the face with the reed if he knew that. You know, he'd whip you. And it's not because you did anything wrong as far as the law is concerned. But it's because you took his name in vain, guys. You sat there and you judged. You sat there and you belittled. You sat there and you bullied. That's not being a decent human. You know, being a decent human is saying, hey, I understand your message, you know, and I understand who you are. I understand that you're different from me. But you know what? That's okay. Let's be friends. And you shake hands and you walk off. That is unity. That is decency. That is courtesy. You know, I can't wait to say meds. Of course. I don't know how much longer you got, brother, but I got my sweet tea right here. I already drank way too much coffee today. Oh my God, did I drink a lot of coffee? Oh, oh, what's wrong, my Jin Jin? Did I miss a comment, my love? Oh, so it's almost 9:30. Okay. I need the meds. Font CRU. Oh, okay, ghost, whatever that means. But yeah, what's wrong, my Jin Jin? Why you crying, love? Let me look. Oh, okay. I thought I missed something. That's all. But yeah, I got as a lot of you know, if y'all are newcomers, sorry for the people who are used to being here, but if y'all are newcomers, I'm a schizophrenic epileptic. So at 9:30 I take my medication. And one of the ways that I can remember to take my meds is by being on here. You know, a therapy for me is being on here. That's why I talk about stuff like being a decent human. That's why I talk about stuff like honor, integrity, and things of that sort. Teach the old school morals, the old school lessons. Love your neighbor, love your brother, love your sister, share, things like that. Stuff that Mr. Rogers taught us, stuff that Bob Ross taught us, man. We need another Bob Ross. We need another Jim Henson. We need another Mr. Rogers, guys. These men were amazing people, and they changed the world. They taught a whole generation of children how to be decent. They taught a whole generation of people how to be good. And then not only that, they turned around and they taught you real things about the world, like how trains worked and how a farm works and stuff like that, guys. These were amazing men that we don't appreciate enough anymore in society. We need more like them. We need more shows like The Big Comfy Couch. We need more shows like Thundercats and G.I. Joe, where they had, and He-Man and She-Ra, where they had after show specials where they talked about, being good, where they talked about being away from all this evil, guys. I remember my sister used to watch the show Gem and the Holograms, and I would only sit through it because Thundercats was going to come on afterwards, and I actually thought the music was cool because I like rock and roll. But at the end of every show, they would show her music video, and she would explain something like sharing or helping a friend out when they're doing something wrong. They explained decency. We were raised on shows that taught you how to be a good person. Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo, guys. That show was one of the most wholesome movies ever. And then you've got the Littles, guys, the Littles, the Popples, the Care Bears, the freaking Care Bears, man. We grew up on all this. This is the 80s and 90s babies. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And guys, these shows were incredible. These shows were amazing. Lassie, Flipper. Oh my God, I can still keep going on and on about these good old shows that taught morals, that taught understanding. But we don't have TV shows like that anymore. We got SpongeBob. We got, let's see, what else? Bluey's okay, I guess. My nephew really liked Caillou when he was little, so I guess that one's okay. Dragon Tales wasn't bad, but SpongeBob, like the worst thing in the world as an uncle or a parent or a guardian is to wake up in the morning to hear that. Ah, no, just no. Oh my gosh. I got woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to that laugh once, and I about wreck the TV, you know. So, and then you got the misadventures of Flapjack. You know that is not a show for kids, guys. You know, some of these shows they're throwing adult jokes in there, whereas the original cartoon shows from back in the 80s and 90s, man, they taught life lessons. They showed real world scenarios. I'll never forget on Saved by the Bell when they had the episode where one of the girls was addicted to pills. She was addicted to diet pills and or anti-anxiety or something like that. But her friends had to help her through it, guys. You know, that's friendship. They taught real friendship. And I took that to heart growing up. I don't know about you guys, but I was seriously believed in the power of friendship growing up. I really believe in the power of love. I still believe in the power of friendship and love. That's why I refuse to let go. That's why I am always happy when I come on here. That's why I'm happy most of the time, because I believe in friendship and love. And I believe that if you have good friends and you have love in your life and you have all that you need, then there's no reason to be unhappy, you know. And when my friend today asked me if I was ever unhappy and if I would ever show that on camera, and I told him that yes, I am unhappy from time to time because life is life. You know, everybody here knows when that lady, excuse me, I got a hair in my mouth, freaking mustache. But everybody knows when that lady tried to shut down the channel. I was freaking out, guys. I was so frustrated because, guys, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. And she was wanting to shut us down just because some underage kids pop in here. When I talk about things like morals, when I talk about things like friendship, you know, she was just angry that it was an older man that was talking to kids. You know, I used the excuse the other day, you know, would you do that to Mr. Rogers? Would you do that to Barney? Would you do that to any adult man who's been a child movie actor? Would you say that to them? Would you say that to Jim Henson? You know, would you not let your kid go up to Big Bird just because there's an adult man in that costume? Because I guarantee you it ain't no little kid. It's a grown-ass man that's probably overweight and sweating his butt off because he's trying to earn a paycheck. You know what I mean? Yeah, welcome on, Jennifer. Oh, yeah, Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock. Oh, my gosh, I forgot about Fraggle Rock. You're Caillou? Oh, guys, dude, you know, we come on here every night, and for the first half hour, y'all listen to me blab. And then for the rest of the show, we have a chill session and we can do a Q&A, and I get to hear your guys' thoughts. And I've always been amazed at how kind the people are that show up to my site, how they do understand and they do believe in unity, and they believe in that bond of humanity that all of us have lost. You know, well, okay, not all of us, but a lot of us have lost, guys. Because, I mean, a great example, I'm going to use two examples of for a decent human real fast while we still got the last 7 minutes to go. You know, guys, and I'm not saying she's awful. I don't know her, but this is just a good example. Okay. Beyonce Knowles. It costs $4 billion for her to be in a show, or 4 million, something like that, for 5 minutes. You know, she charges a lot of money. She has a huge house. You know, she flaunts her cash and all that stuff. And then you have Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves lives in a simple house. He drives a simple car. He wears cheap suits. He donates majority of his money to charities and things of that sort. And he only keeps what he needs to make, I think, $75,000 a year or something like that. I was amazed when I found out about it. He's one of the friendliest, kindest men in YouTube. And this is John freaking Wick we're talking about, okay, guys? This is the dude that on camera kills 3 dudes with a pencil in one bedroom, all right? Like, he's amazing. He's just he's an incredible human being. I mentioned that Venezuelan president once who literally gave all but 5% of his presidential pension, still gives all but 5% of his presidential pension to the country of Venezuela. Drives the most beat up, nastiest car you've ever seen. Wears the absolute cheapest cheapest suit you've ever seen. Good Lord. Blah, 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 blah. Not a fan of hers. No, I'm not either. I love Keanu Reeves, though. Keanu Reeves is amazing. He is a great actor. He's a great human being. I'm so glad that we didn't find out he was involved in all that Hollywood bull-ass scandal that's been going on, because I would have cried. And guys, after the live tonight, I do apologize. My dog's got a flea problem. And, well, I've been keeping him off the couch, and he decided to sleep on my head last night. So I got to shave my head after the show. I've got to go take a shower, so yeah, that kind of sucks. So I got to go on ahead and go shave my head tonight. But it's all good. It'll grow back. Y'all just see me bald for a little while. Who knows? It might fit in with the look, with the beard gone. I mean, with the beard still here, and my hair gone. Because no, I ain't getting rid of my beard. I feel like Gimli, not the beard. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of the beard. You guys, that's staying. I'm doing a flea treatment on the beard just to make sure. But when he laid on my head, I'm just shaving my head just to make sure. I didn't find any bugs or anything in my hair, guys. I don't want to deal with fleas. Okay, Clint Rocket, it's not bad. I've done it plenty. Oh yeah, man, I've shaved my head plenty of times, guys. This is just gonna be the first time I've showed it on camera. What's up, Frost? How you doing, brother? But yeah, this is just gonna be the first time I'm gonna show it on camera, and we're gonna see who's gonna be decent about it and who's not. But I do warn you, my head is kind of shaped like Shrek. All I need is the big ears and being able to go. But oh man, day's going great. You just finished your live stream, Frost? That's awesome, man. Welcome back over. I was just telling everybody that I'm going to be shaving my head tonight. So y'all see me bald in the morning. The only thing that's going to be still here is the beard, guys. That ain't going nowhere. That's religious. So yeah, I'm gonna be all Vin Diesel from freaking Chronicles of Riddick over here. But fat. Oh man, family. Anyway, oh, I should have been at your stream. Oh man, what's up? Oh, good. Everybody's piling in, man. We've had a great audience tonight. And hey, some people think I look pretty good bald. So we gonna see what you really think there. We gonna see what you really think there, my Jin. All right, let me grab my pills, guys. Oh, alrighty. Because we do have kids in the house, and because these are prescriptions, I keep them up high off the ground where the kids can't reach them. Also, we have dogs here, and I've had one of my roommate's dogs eat my seizure meds before, and yeah, the dog lived. It was perfectly fine, but it was dizzier than the Tasmanian devil for like Good Lord, 2 days. Watching him try to take a doo-doo was hilarious because he couldn't squat. His butt kept trying to go that way. So he's like, oh man. But yeah, we try to keep them out of reach of pets and of kids. So for those of you that are curious about it, and also to answer my friend Ian's question about why I'm always so happy when I come on here, and just to answer any of y'all's questions about that. A, I feel like I'm doing something great. B, I feel like I'm helping people. Like I'm really getting through. And C, it's therapy, guys. I'm excited to come on here and do this. I'm excited to talk to you guys. I get to meet people from all over the world, from all over the US. I get to talk to people from everywhere, guys, all walks of life. And that's something I love. And that is why I'm always smiling on here, guys. That's why I'm always happy, because every time I jump on here, there's a reason to smile. There's always somebody that's going to say, man, you look awesome, or man, have a great day, or man, you're incredible, or best YouTuber ever. There's always somebody that's got something positive to say. And that always makes a bad day good. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter how bad my day is, guys. I talk to my Jen, or I hop on here and talk to you guys, and it suddenly becomes better. Oh, yep. That's all of them. All right. Luckily, I don't have to take all these all day. I only take these 2 during the morning, and then I take all 4 at night. So my antipsychotic lasts a full 12 hours. So that's always good. Hi, Rude. Clint's king and Jen is queen, and we are the knights. Oh, thank you. What's up, San Antonio, Texas? Oh, that's Rude. Yeah, what's up, brother? My stepmom's from San Antonio. And guys, I'm no king, okay? I'm a knight right there beside you guys, all right? The king of the knights and the queen of the knights is the earth and the moon itself, guys. The king is the earth because that's who we're here to protect. The queen is the moon because she watches over us. So that's who the real king and queen of the knights are. I'm just a knight. No, I'm king. All right, I got you, Ghost. I'll take it then. But my Jen is definitely a queen. In my stream, I try to be a light for people that might not be having a good day. And you see, yes, Frost. That's what we try to do. We want to be positive. If you guys have ever checked out Illuminati Help Desk, check that guy out one day if you ever get a chance. That guy's all about positivity. He's a little out there. Trust me, he's a little out there for a happy guy. He's a little extra happy. But his message is right. His word is right. What he says is a good thing. Listen to him, guys. He can teach you something. Mostly he just tries to make sure that everybody's smiling. And guys, he's off the wall. He is crazy, man. He's from Greece. He's cool as he can be, man. Oh, I'm probably only going to go live on the weekends or maybe the week. I got you, Ghost. I'm going to try to go live every single day. By the way, Jen, either Friday or Saturday afternoon, I think it is. Me and Flight 90 are going to have a dual live session. So you guys are going to see me and Flight 90 side by side because he's got some questions he wants to ask me. So it's going to be a Q&A session between me and Flight 90. That's going to be awesome. I hope you guys join. Now that I've figured out how to do it, I just have to have somebody's email address before I can do it, guys. And quite frankly, I don't like asking for that because that is some seriously personal information, So I don't like asking people for their email address, but Flight 90 made me the banner that you guys see on my channel. Oh, excuse me. He made me the banner you guys see on my channel. So I had to send him my email address. Well, now he's going to be sending me something in the mail, and apparently it involved my shoe size. So we gonna do a big reveal of that too. That's gonna be a video all on its own, and it's probably gonna be a live session just to see what he's gonna be sending me, because Flight 90 is my homie, So we gonna be sending each other stuff back and forth, guys. We're gonna be working back and forth. He's trying to earn charity money for this 100-mile run that he's doing, guys. Y'all go support him. It's Flight 90. He's absolutely cool. He's got the beard rocking too. His is longer than mine though. But you guys go check him out. He teaches the next generation of first responders. All right, Ghost, we'll check you later. Sorry, I've asked before, Clint. I know you understand why, though. Thank you, by the way. Hey, you're all good. You need a banner on your channel, Jin? I'll see what he can do. But yeah, night, Ghost. We'll definitely see what he can do for you, my Jin. Yeah, guys, keep it spooky, Ghost, man. He's one of my best friends. He's family, guys. So Ghost is awesome. We'll check you later, man. Nights rise, and thank you for your support, brother. It's always been awesome. So guys, if you're new here, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon. Y'all missed the first half of the show if you're brand new, which was where we were talking about what it means to be a decent person. And now we're in the chill session. This is tonight's final thoughts, where 30 minutes of it are my final thoughts. And then the last 30 minutes are just us being us, guys, us being family. And that's what matters. So if you want to, please like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 20 likes before the end of the show, guys. And that's going to be in about another 20. It's going to be in another 8 minutes, guys, or 28 minutes, guys, not 8. Blah. I am terrible with math, so forgive me. Oh, yeah. See you later, Ghost, man. It was always nice having you here. But yeah, guys, if you can, go check out Ghost as well. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Frost, dude, I'm terrible at math, man. Oh, my God, man, dude. I have to have a calculator. My niece is like, help me with my math. I'm like, where's the calculator? She's like, but I got to show my work. And I'm like, I don't know how. Oh, man. No, it's not really that bad because she's only 10. I was just making a joke. But when she gets into high school, it's going to be like, nope, I can't help you. And also, man, they're making them do their work a lot different than they made us do our work. Like, I remember the crisscross method, and they don't use that in long division anymore. So it's just like, huh? So yeah, it's totally different, man. Texas changes their curriculum, I think, every 5 years. They change the way they do things, and they usually try to change the standardized test that they use. But I'm telling you right now, that standardized test ain't worth crap, because that's literally all they teach in school is just that one test. So by the time that these Texas students get ready for college, they don't know what they're doing. I mean, they babes in the woods, man. You might as well throw the cap and gown on them and throw them in college when they're in first grade. They're going to do about as good. The only difference is now they know how to study, and that's what saves a lot of them is their good, diligent studies. Yeah, the math I'm doing is so different than what I learned. Yeah, see, thank you, Ghost. Nothing like some good old fashioned Texas sweet tea. All right, guys. We're down to our last 20 minutes, but just letting you all know. Uh it's always wonderful having y'all here. I don't really want to go, but sometimes I gotta. Yeah, the math I'm oh yeah. Yeah, the math you're doing is so different than what you learned. Okay, yeah, that was the last one I read. But yeah, guys, gotta go gotta go to come back. Oh, okay, Ken. But I'll see you when you come back then, man. Yeah, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. We're just chilling and hanging right now. We already had the important part of the discussion over with. Hi there, Random Street Theater. How you doing? We hadn't seen you in a minute. But yeah, we're just sitting here chilling, guys. The other day my friend asked me if this was something I really wanted to do. And guys, I'm starting to really enjoy it. It's been almost a month and a half now. We've got 320 something subscribers. The channel is growing. The message is getting out there. And that's all that matters, guys. Hey, we've hit 15 likes. Let's try to get 5 more before the end of the show, guys. That's all we need. 5 more. I don't even care if you subscribe at this point. Just hit the like button, guys. All I'm asking for is just help out the channel a little bit, fellas. If you do like what you hear, man, please hit the like and subscribe. But anyhow, whenever I was younger too, I remember one of my favorite things. What's up, country girl? But I remember one of my favorite things. Oh, see you later, Frost. Keep it frosty, man. But one of my favorite things was to sit down and watch, some of those old shows, like I had said. And, the old movies from back then were also a lot cooler, too. Like the practical effects of it were just like Willow, guys. Willow was an amazing movie. If you ever get a chance, show your kids the movie Willow. They will appreciate it. Warwick Davis is an incredible actor. I would love to pick up that little man, shove him in my pocket, and say, "No, you're coming home." I'd straight up kidnap him and dress him like Willow all the time. But no, that's a joke. I really wouldn't do it to poor Warwick Davis. He's too old now. But anyway, guys, so these old shows, these old morals, these old teachings, we're losing them. And that's what I'm trying to bring back. Guys, I'm not talking about the bad rules. Rule of thumb can stay gone. I'm talking, what's up, Richard? You saw Willow in theaters? Oh my gosh, I'm jealous. I didn't get to see it until I was about 2 or 3, and I saw it on a recording. And then my mom bought the VHS, and it was right there beside Conan the Barbarian and Beastmaster and what was another good one? Swords and Sorceress. Man, I had all those old barbarian flicks. Even the one with the 2 twin dudes that acted like barbarians, where the acting was terrible. Yeah, well, I figured you were there, Richard, my man. I figured you were older than me, dude. But it's weird how you look younger than me, though. I guess that just goes to show what somebody's life can do to them. All right, country girl. Good night, sweetheart. It was so nice to have you here. Yep, she's 31. So, check you later, country girl. Thank you for being here. You're an awesome night. We'll see you next night. We'll see you tomorrow night. Guys, we got the last 15 minutes to rock it out with each other. So if y'all got any other questions, y'all got any other comments, got anything you want to say, man, something you got to get off your chest, just do it, dude. Kick off your feet. Stay a while. This is home. Guys, this is home. So we got 2 more likes to get to hit that 20 mark. We've got 15 minutes left. Let's see if we can hit 20 before we end the show. It would be amazing if we did, but hey, I'm happy with 18. Um, you guys are awesome. You know, no channel works without its viewers. No content creator is a creator of anything without their viewers. And I don't think you guys get enough appreciation. So thank y'all from the very bottom of my heart. Even if you're not subscribing, even if you're just sitting here scrolling through, you know, thank you, brother, because you watched it for at least a couple seconds. And that still counts. So guys, let's get those last 2 likes up. You're in Central Texas, Ken. That's cool. The Barbarian Twins were called that because they were in that movie, The Barbarians. Yeah, I remember it. I just couldn't remember what it was called, but that's kind of funny that it was just literally slapping me in the face with the word barbarian. But thank you for reminding me, my friend. Oh, but man, I was more interested in Beastmaster, his little throwing axe that he had and that awesome, incredible combination between a long sword, a scimitar, and a falchion was incredible that he wielded. The sword design was epic. It was fantasy, but it was very realistic. So, and as a swordsman myself and a blacksmith, I can appreciate an actual practical design. Plus having a giant black tiger was always just a dream of mine. What kid didn't want Rue as a kid? But it's cool. My sister actually used to live in Central Texas there, Ken. So, she used to live around you too. But she since moved to back down to Warren. Beastmaster was the better movie. You know what? I agree with you. As far as lines go, Beastmaster, and then it would have been Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer, and then you slap in Willow underneath it. But yeah, honestly, Beastmaster was one of my favorite epics, of all time. It's just incredible. The visual practical effects were amazing. The storyline didn't leave very much to the imagination. It answered a lot of your questions. The only thing it left to the imagination was what happened to him and the chick afterwards. Did they end up like Kodo and Podo with a couple of little kiddos? But then you got the sequels, and then those were horrible. I didn't like them at all. But the TV show wasn't too bad about Beastmaster. That was actually really cool, to be fair. That was a neat little show. And I loved his weapon. There was that bone weapon that had the blade and the club on one end. You could take it apart in the middle, or you could put it together and use it as a double staff. That was a great concept as well, because that was another practical weapon, because the weight at the end would offset the blade at the other end, making it easily able to spin and maneuver. So I just love those old films, and especially ones that just make sense, especially ones that truly transport you to another world. Like I mentioned earlier, The Dark Crystal. That is one of my favorite movies. Did you guys know that it was originally going to be made with its own languages? That you were going to have to read subtitles, but Jim Henson in testing found out that people didn't like it. But Ogra's one of my favorite characters. And in fact, I used to call my grandma Norton Ogra. It would make her so mad. Or Ogra, however you want to say it. But she'd be like, I ain't that damn ugly. Oh, man, guys. It's so great. We got 16 people here. We still need them last 2 likes before the end of the show. I don't even care if you subscribe, guys. Just hit them last 2 like buttons for me, and I really appreciate it. Y'all are all amazing. We've had a great time tonight. We got Richard in the house. We got a new person named Ken. We got my Jin Jin. My Jin Jin's my girlfriend. For everybody who's interested, y'all say hi. We got Amber. Oh, Jin Jin, why don't you leave your page number so I can pin it down real quick for the last 10 minutes? Or page name, whatever, channel name. You know what I'm talking about. I'm so used to the old school 90s www. So I'm used to page or site. And now you've got, channel and Patreon and Discord and all these other things. And I'm just like, okay, I think I got it. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, you can't do it. You don't know how? Oh, okay. No, I can pin it down for you, sweetie, if you'll just put the name of your page down. I'll pin it. But anyway, we gonna figure it out, guys. I might just take while we're I'll write it down for you guys one day is what I'll do, and I'll post it up here for you guys to be able to see, and that way y'all can maybe find my Jen and her channel as well. She does a lot of adult coloring books. She does a live every Tuesday and Thursday. She comes on and she just chit chats and hangs with people, and she tries to be nice. But guys, she's got a lot of people that go on there and be rude to her. So why don't we go on there as nights, and every Tuesday and Thursday when she's on, we'll go on there as nights, guys, and let's protect our queen. Let's protect our beautiful Jen and make sure she's all right. Because I was on there today, guys, and I had to delete like 10 people because they were being mean. And it's, guys, come on. She's a gorgeous woman once you get to know her. So what? Me and her ain't the prettiest on the outside by the world's standards. We are gorgeous to each other. And that is all that matters, guys. We love each other. We are connected, by the heart. And loving someone, I do lives every day, try to. Oh, yeah, trolls are a problem. Let's go in there and let's be Trolls Bane for her. Yeah, which is actually the name of my axe. I have a Viking axe, guys, that I call Trolls Bane. But anyway, they like to pick on her because of her back and her glasses and everything. And I don't think that that's right. You should never pick on somebody because of having scoliosis or anything like that, or even having schizophrenia for that matter. If somebody's got a actual physical or mental condition, it's best to just say, God bless you, or may Allah bless you, or whatever your religion is. Bless them in it. Because, guys, they go through hell. We go through some serious trials, guys. People really like to harp on us just because we're different, and you know what? I think that's going to be tomorrow night's final thoughts. Accepting differences. I think that'd be a good topic for tomorrow night's final thoughts. I'm going to think on it. You guys vote on it amongst yourselves and let me know in the comments. I subscribe, Jen, and I am sorry there's nothing to be ashamed of. You're both beautiful and awesome people. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Random, that's actually really sweet. Hey, Healing Energies, how are you doing, sweetie? You called us at the last 7 minutes of the show, but thank you for popping in. Hey, guys, we are only one more away from that 20 like mark, so let's see what we can do. If all of y'all are new, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. In the mornings, we're going to have Morning Mojo with Clint and Jen every morning. And then the afternoons is going to be a chill session, which this coming up afternoon, probably Friday. We're going to have Flight 90 with us. And then, of course, come at night, there's always final thoughts, guys. Sinatra's song, I love it. Is it Jen Rose? Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. But yeah, how you doing, Healing Energies? It's good to see you here. I'm glad you popped in. Healing Energies is somebody I'm subscribed to. She likes to help people with meditations and maybe with a little bit of free counseling. She obviously really does work as some form of nurse or something like that. I just haven't bothered asking, but she's a wonderful person. You'd love her channel. She's super sweet. You guys go give her a shot. Go check her out. She's an amazing woman. It's like Papa Joe. If Papa Joe ever popped in here, I'm glad you caught my live too, sweetie. We're about 7 minutes from quitting time, though, unfortunately. But you caught us for a little while, and that's what matters. It's always good to have old friends in here, man. And before I was even a channel, really, I was talking with Miss Primary Healer. Before I even had 100 people, and she's been a really good help. Nope, look up Jen Holder and see if you can find it. I have a coloring pic as my profile picture. Oh, okay, yeah, it's Jen Holder and some numbers. I have to look it up myself. I haven't memorized it because I'm subscribed, and I got to write it down to memorize it. And so, yeah, oops, sorry, baby. I'm trying to memorize a few things like your phone number. I'm really working on it, but there's so much going on, guys. I threw so much on my plate, but you know what? I think I can handle it because between you guys, between Jen, y'all always find a way to cheer me up, make me feel so much better, make me, so much happier. And then that makes my work go by so much faster and I get a lot more done, guys. I told my counselor about having this channel and about Jen and Miss Healing Energies and about Miss Daniela Yuskabek, Miss about Frost, somebody really or nobody really, all those people that I've met on here, all these people I've made friends with, Zena Zendu, these are all people that I've met here on YouTube. And guys, it's been incredible. It's been the best therapy I've ever had. And because of that, you guys have made it to where I'm considered out of treatment, which what that means is I don't have to go to the counselor unless I want to, because I found my niche. I found my spot. I found you guys. So please, if you would, give me a like and subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys. Y'all are so amazing. And, I don't think the viewers get appreciated enough. And the fact that some people are busy with their own channels and still find ways to come and view other people's channels in the process. You guys are heroes. You guys are the reason why YouTube has become a community. You guys are the reason why we are strong. Because without you guys, supporting each other, then nothing would work. None of us would have been able to do this. YouTube would have just still been a bunch of music videos and people doing weird stuff with slime toys, A small act of kindness can still change a man's world. Yes, it can. It's like the old saying goes, give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man to fish, feed him for life. And a small act of kindness, such as giving him that fish for that day, yes, you fed him. But when you teach him and you show him that kind of kindness, you feed him forever. It's an amazing thing, Give a bottle of water to a homeless man today. Nice job there, Richard. I'm pretty sure he appreciated it, man. And, that's what the nights are about. We help out. That's what we do, guys. And I'm so proud of you, Richard, man. Thank you so much, brother, for showing, pride in the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum and, enjoying your title of Sir Richard, No, I believe it, man. It wasn't too chilly today. It was kind of warm for a lot of the country today, man. And I don't remember if I've ever asked you where you live. So and you don't have to say it if you don't want to. But yeah, man, he probably needed it big time, dude. He's probably the only thing he's been drinking is ditch water. But unfortunately, guys, we've hit the 59-minute mark. We've only got a few seconds left. So, oh, you live in LA. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he needed it. But we only got a few seconds left. So I'm just going to go on ahead and throw this out there. Um, First off, love you guys. Y'all are amazing. All right. And, everybody's incredible. My Jen, my love. I'll see you later. Oh, later, not later. I'll see you later. And guys, this has just been amazing. We had an incredible live again today. We got 19 likes. We almost got to that 20, but it's all good. You know, great. It's been a great live. It's been a great night. So remember, love your mama, love your papa, love yourself. Be kind and always find a way to help, guys. I'll check you later.